So the point I wanted to make and forgot to include it in the video I made this morning concerns the different way that we Israelites react to this evil that's spreading in, or has been spreading in our land, the Ishmaelite, and their treatment of our children effectively. And the state has become the enemy in this matter because they won't defend us. They leave us exposed and unarmed and silenced. So because Rupert has been speaking about this, the matter has been dragged kicking and screaming into the light to some measure. And I saw a comment by an Ishmaelite online, sort of sarcastic, congratulations, you've put a target on the back of every Muslim in Britain. And well, it's not really us that's put the target, it's they by their actions, and our politicians by their opposition to acknowledging it. But I think, we're Israelites, we feel this sort of thing. We always stand for anybody who might be suffering from unfair prejudice. It's just the way that we are. We're not like the Sikh martial men. And in our weakness is our strength, because the Bible tells us that God will stand in for us. So it's shameful that this has gone on, and it's shameful that we haven't been able to stop it. And people say, well, it's a sign of your, unwillingness to step in the breach and to be labelled this and labelled that. But the Ishmaelite has a point, because not all of them are responsible for this. There's a subset of men, and many of the men will be completely innocent. Their hands will be clean in this matter. So it's unfair that they should all suffer from any kind of a prejudice. And it's the nature of our people to bear that in mind. That's the difference between us and the more martial Sikh community, who have responded vigorously and with threats and perhaps with violence to this sort of thing. So, in a way, it's something that I celebrate. Our weakness in this. The Lord will step in the breach and help us. There's not really much we can do, because without the law, you can't condemn a man unless he's condemned through the law, and the law has been removed from our land. So I just pray that the Lord would protect our daughters and sisters and wives, and also male young men have been subject to this sort of horrid treatment, and that all those responsible would be brought to account, but that all those who are innocent and their hands are clean not be subject to any prejudice because of the unjust actions of their tribal members, of some of their tribal members. We need to have a clear division between the guilty and the innocent in this matter. God bless this day.